sooner or later, you are going to be in a position where you are not near your teammates, or there are enemies between you and your teammates, and you're going to have to fight more than one person by yourself. And that can be a super challenging thing because there are more enemies than there is of you, right? There's only one of you, and there's at least, there's at least 2, 3, 4 enemies that are focused on you, shooting at you. And so you have to make it work to try to either get out alive. But in this video, we're actually going to try to focus on when you do engage those fights, when you have to take those fights that are not in your favor. We're going to kind of walk through. I actually have a clip of mine that I was able to get about 7 kills in, I think it's about 3 minutes. And my teammates got there for the last couple ones, but the first, 4 or 5 were just me fighting guys. Seemed like kind of by myself. So we're going to hop into one of my clips here, and then I'm going to kind of just like deep dive onto kind of like what my thought process is. And how we're going to go about getting these kills. So let me set the scene for you a little bit. If you look on the minimap, you can see a bunch of red dots. I have one teammate that's flying in. That's the blue guy. So my blue teammate is flying in. He's just live pinging guys, trying to give me an idea of what's in front of me. And then my other teammate, who is orange, I think this is like 169 meters away. So he's not very close to me at all. So I am about to get on top of this hill to kind of see what's going on, and we'll just play this here.
On the move.
So
right here.
My teammate's live pinging a bunch of players here. Alright, so I see that they rezzed right here, so I know that there's at least 1 to 2 guys on this buy right here, which should give me this high ground right here where this truck is. That should give me that high ground to control that area to where I can shoot down on them at the buy. So it's a little bit risky because I can't see anything past this ledge. So there could be somebody just past this ledge, and it takes a little bit of luck to get into the right positioning here. But I see the res.
Are they all down there?
Heading this way. Never mind.
I try to get to the top of this ridge because I hear them fighting and shooting. I know they res down there. So my teammate gets shot out of the air right there, and now I know that I'm on top of this hill and there's nobody immediately close to me, so I know that the majority of people are going to be in this area here by this buy. So I see these 2 guys here. Oh, let's let it play through. Hang on.
There's 2 pushes.
All right, so there's a reason that I didn't shoot right there. I could have and possibly gotten the knock on one of them, but I didn't shoot because I knew if I shot that first guy and knocked him, more than likely the second guy was going to be able to get behind this little thing before I could kill him. So I decided not to shoot right there because these guys still don't know that I'm here. So I chose not to shoot right there because I didn't want to give away my position just yet.
Yeah, there's 2 on me.
Oh, so I hear a guy flying in. I'm able to get that kill. So now I know that they know that I'm here.
Okay, there's another team.
I'm getting hit.
Oh, no.
Where's he at?
By the shed.
I got him off.
Oh, nice.
Dude, what?
All right, so I'm able to get 3 kills really quickly right there, and we're gonna rewind it just a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of explain how I was able to get those kills. So the main thing that you want to try to do when you're in a 1v, whatever situation, is you want to try to keep it to where the person you're fighting is the only person that can see you, right? Like that's the key into winning fights when it's you against a greater number of people. So like I killed 4 people right there. Now granted, they weren't all trying to kill me. This guy was, and the next 2 guys were. The last guy that I killed was looking at my teammate. But I'm going to play it again, but try to pay attention to how I'm able to keep the terrain in between me and all of the other people except for the person that I'm fighting. So I get the kill on the truck.
Good stuff. Okay, there's another team. There's another.
So this guy that I'm fighting right here, I know that there's going to be people closer to the buy. So you can't really see it because my face cam is there. But there's a little mound or hill right there. So I know that if anybody is down there, I'm over here pointing on OBS like you guys can see my mouse cursor. Let's try that again. This little mound right here. My face cam's kind of in the way, but whatever. We'll pull it down just a little bit. Now my other face cam's in the way. We are on the struggle bus right now, boys and girls. So this mound right here, right? So I know that anybody below that mound can't see me. So this fight right here, even though I know there's more than one person, this is pretty much a 1v1, right? So I'm able to win that 1v1.
Oh, no.
And get the thirst. Where's he at?
By the shed, by the shed, by the shed.
I got him off. Oh. So I got a little bit lucky that that third guy wasn't looking at me. But regardless, from the second kill to the third kill, this third guy that I killed right here, had I pushed up a little bit and not kept that mound between he and I, he would have been able to shoot me in the side as I was shooting the first guy, not the guy in the truck, but the guy after that, right? So it's super important to try to make your those fights as close to a one-on-one as you can without it actually being a one-on-one. And the way you do that is by angles, right? You try to make sure that only the person that you're fighting can shoot you. And obviously that's not going to happen all the time. Like sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, but if you can at all help it, try to make a conscious effort to put yourself in positions to where the person you're fighting is the only person that can get shots on you.
Nice.
Dude, what?
To my left. So I was able to get
Res me real quick.
You got him
four
off?
kills right there.
All right, let me go res. Give me a sec. How do we approach that house?
I'm gonna go far left. Oh, there's three of them in there. Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't want
I'm
to
gonna
go. I don't want to
far
fight that.
left here. I do what? I do.
Let's go this way. Come on.
Yeah, moving.
The gas is gonna
Oh,
push
we-
him out. Nah, I'm fighting
we
this.
Yeah, we can hold them.
I'm
Yeah,
fighting
yeah,
this.
They're pushing.
All right. So we know that the gas right here is about to start pushing them. They're in this house, so the gas is gonna make them move. So I'm gonna position myself in a way to where, like right now, you can't see it, but I can only get shot from this right side right here, right?
They're leaving now.
So I'm gonna get this kill right here, and then pause it. So this, okay. So now that I zoomed out, this ledge right here is preventing me from getting shot from this left side of the house. So even if someone comes out the left side of the house, which they do in just a second, he might already be out. I'm not really sure, but regardless of if he's out or not, he cannot hit me from where I'm at right now, right here, right? So this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about in making your 1v2s and 1v3s, make them as 1v1 as you possibly can. So me getting this kill right here, even though that guy wasn't even shooting at me, that was a 1v1 because his other teammates cannot even see me. I just scooted it back 10 seconds. I didn't do that. Push him out. Nah, I'm fighting this. So we'll watch it
Yeah, we
again.
can hold them.
I'm
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
this.
They're pushing. They're leaving now.
I get the kill on this guy.
Stuff. Good stuff.
And then I'll check my left. Oh, it's close
Yo,
left,
yo,
close left,
sniping,
or close right. Actually, I don't even check my right. Okay. So I didn't even check my left. So I just called out to my teammates close right. So I know there's a guy over here. So we saw 3 red dots in the house, right? Let me give a preface. We saw 3 red dots in this house. So I know that there's a guy over here because I just called him out close right, but I know there's at least one more person in this house, okay? So when I call close right there, I'm going to bank on my teammates being able to take care of this guy and take his shots off of me so I can focus on this guy on the left, which is exactly what happened.
They're sniping from bricks.
So I'm able to get this super easy kill because this guy, oh, he's on a head glitch, okay, was at a bad angle, and honestly my teammates didn't have to do a whole lot. But as you can see, I have a teammate down here going to kill him right now. But he put himself in a bad position. Honestly, I could have positioned myself better there because that guy could have shot me in the side as I was shooting that guy on the left, but I just kind of got lucky and he didn't. I got that. He's looking at me. He's like right down here.
Changing position. Scratch that.
Did he run?
Be advised,
somebody's
UAV is
coming
bingo
from behind us
fuel.
already.
RTB for resupply.
Oh crap. Good stuff. So
I got
I
these
guess I
guys.
kill on that guy.
Heading this way.
And then I hear this guy flying in right here.
Taking effective
No, no, no.
I got you. I got you.
I got two down, two down, two down, two
There's another
down.
one falling on us. Hang on. Right there.
Nice.
So I'm
Got it. Hey,
able
on
to
you,
get
on you,
that.
on you. He just landed on you.
I'm able to get that super easy kill on the guy flying in. So if you go back to the beginning of the video, I think I had 3 kills to start this clip, and now I'm at 10, which is it wasn't a super high kill game by any stretch of the imagination, but I was able to get 7 kills in the span of, I think it's like 3 minutes of gameplay. And a huge reason for that is because I was able to make those uneven fights a little bit more even by using my positioning and angles to where the person that I was fighting was either they were the only person that can see me, or I made it much more difficult for his other teammates to see me and shoot me while I'm engaging with him. All right, so that's it. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two on how to engage in fights that are not in your favor when you're fighting 2 and 3 and 4 people at the same time. It's going to be difficult, obviously, but there are things you can do to make the fight a little bit easier on yourself. As you can see, like I did with that first fight, I was able to get those 3 kills when they were all pretty much looking at me at roughly the same time. But I was able to get those 3 kills because the person that I was engaging with was pretty much the only person that could see me during that fight, right? And that's the key, is making those uneven fights as even as you can by making sure that only the person you're engaging can see you, by using the terrain, buildings, whatever's there. Use it to your advantage to where the person you're fighting is the only person that can fire back at you. So that's it. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, if you like this format, let me know. This is the first time I'm actually doing a VOD review of myself, trying to give you my thought process. So if you guys enjoyed that, please let me know. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, later.